Hey, how's it going? This is Dave Schulman. This is mine and my daughter's 93 Ford Lightning. Ka-chow! My name's David Schulman. This is my daughter, Madison Schulman. We're from Orlando, Florida, and this is her vehicle. It's a 1993 Ford Lightning. Here's the story about the truck. The reason why we built it was that if you know anything about me, I've been in this since I was a kid. And back in the day, there was a guy who used to have a white one that was from Pennsylvania, I think, from Negative Camber. And I always loved that truck. And I always wanted to have one at some point in life. I never really thought I would get back into it all after a few years of being out of it. And then this Lightning, I saw everyone building 454s, like Chevy trucks. And I said, let me do something different. Let's do a Lightning. I love Fords, and no one's really built one in what I thought was a good way, like a nice way, for quite a while. So we started scouring, Facebook Marketplace?
Yeah.
And we found this truck. This truck was located within 30 minutes of here, of our house. And so we got real lucky. Went back and forth. We went over there. We test drove it. It was definitely rough. It had been sitting under a cover for months. It definitely had a few little rust spots here and there and some weathering and things like that. But we knew what we were going to do with it. So we got it out to LST for, I forgot what year that was, 2019? Or 2020?
I think 2021.
Was it that?
Did we get it? Yeah, 2021.
Okay. Time flies.
We had a SEMA 21.
21? Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's what it was.
Yeah.
LST 21 is when we dropped it off with Fat Fabs. We brought it out there and we gave it to them to build the truck. We had a plan with what we wanted, a full chassis, lots of sheet metal work, and built to drive. That's the whole thing, is that this truck is built to cruise, drive, and enjoy. It's got air conditioning, heat, full stereo, wireless charging for your phone, cup holders, LED lights, one-piece windows that make it a lot more comfortable. It does have the stock seats. It does have the stock motor. Motor's been fully rebuilt out of a place in Oklahoma City. The guy specializes in Ford motors. I forgot his name. He's a small independent guy,
yeah.
But he put diamond pistons in it and went through the whole motor and really revamped the whole thing. It's nice. Over time, she really, once we were building the truck, she really took to the truck, liked it. It really sparked an interest in her, more so than I have a couple other cars, and she never really seemed that interested until this one came along.
Yeah.
And just something about it. I don't know. She would have to explain what it was.
I always liked Fords, so I grew up around them, and I've always liked them. So, and I've always wanted a truck, so like that one was just like perfect.
So, but you don't even have your license yet.
I'm getting my license in October. So.
And this is, let's make this clear, is that this is strictly for car shows and stuff
Yeah.
like that. This is not something she's driving to high school and driving around and cruising with, things like that. It's something to enjoy, that when we go to a show as a family, we bring multiple cars, and that way she can have kind of her own car. She can take care of it herself, and then also it kind of frees up me a little bit, because if you've seen when I go to a show, sometimes I bring too much stuff.
Yeah.
So by the time this article comes out, you'll have your license.
Yep.
So what do you want to do with this truck once you have your license?
Just take it out like once in a while, like on weekends, like going to breakfast or lunch or dinner, like just enjoying it.
And shows. And
Yeah, shows and like local meetups and stuff. The thing I like the most about shows are the people and the vehicles I see there, and all of the different vehicles that I see.
different styles and stuff.
Yeah, different styles and all that.
We go to a lot of different shows, so we see like from hot rods to classics to modern, cars and coffee, all kinds of stuff. And so, but the Lightning always draws a crowd and it kind of stands on its own anywhere we take it. So it's real unique.
If I was able to build something, I would probably build a mini truck. I always like them. I like the full sizes and all that, but I mostly like the mini trucks. I just feel like they're really cool. My favorite part about the build was just seeing it come together, and like the motor, the chassis, the metalwork, and the interior, and just seeing it come together. I really liked all that.
The build process.
Yeah, the build process, yeah.
We flew out to Jake's during, to Fat Fabs. We flew out for Slamboree, I think it was at the time, and then to check out the truck, because that was in 2021 when it was being built. And we got to really see it all in the raw format, like raw metal. And, they had just done the sheet metal on the bed and the engine compartment and the frame. It was all sitting on the frame and, getting ready to be blown apart for powder coat and paint. So, like for me, the whole process, like everything, the hunt of trying to find the vehicle, then putting together what's it going to look like when it's done. And anyone that knows me knows that I'm a mechanic with two left hands, so I'm best leaving it to the professionals, give them some guidance, say this is what I want to do, and that's what we do. So, but now the fun part is showing it and taking it around and letting her drive it and enjoy it, and seeing her come to life, like by driving it and everything else. It's like I have the ability to do it. I would like to do it. You only got one shot at life. So
Yeah.
me personally, I love the truck just the way it is. Like I don't want to change anything. And my whole thing was trying to build it so that way 20 years from now, someone sees it someplace and it still looks good, and it's still not, it's not like, oh, that truck was built in 2021. You'd be like, was this truck built last year or 2 years ago or 5 years ago? That's my goal, is that it stays together and it stays, I guess, current as far as trends and things like that. I know a lot of things go out really fast, like interiors tend to date a vehicle faster than anything, wheels, things like that.
You can find me at Maddie_0727 on Instagram.
And I'm on Instagram and Facebook and stuff, but it's kind of a weird name. It comes from my flying model airplane days, and it's called Shuey Jet and Jules. It's SHUYJET, letter N, and then Jules, JWELS. And I post a lot on there. I use that for business. I use it for cars, family. So you never know what you're going to see with me. You'll get, one day we're ripping around in the Lightning, and one day we're in a 59 convertible Caddy or something like that, or looking at a Rolex watch or something. I mean, I never know.